Hey yo, what is happening guys? This is the Lightning Chat coming at you with another video. So today we got some news regarding Kingdom Hearts 3's new DLC called the Remind DLC. So this will be some very interesting stuff Tetsuya Nomura spoke upon. So let's just dive straight into it. Kingdom Hearts 3 co-director Tetsuya Nomura shares additional DLC Remind information, tidbits. These are a few new details from the weekly Famitsu magazine, and in this same Famitsu magazine they covered Final Fantasy VII Remake. So there is a lot that happened in this Famitsu article, especially the entire magazine in itself. But yeah, let's just dive straight into it. So first off, a spoiler warning. The latest for Weekly Famitsu has an interview with Kingdom Hearts 3 co-director Tetsuya Nomura, who discusses more of the recently unveiled Remind downloadable content. Here's a few notes but warning: the following content may contain spoilers for Kingdom Hearts 3. So if you did not play Kingdom Hearts 3, please click off this video, play the game. It's still the best selling of 2019, so play the game. Now let's dive straight into it. This is not that is not a limit cut ultimate class fight scene in the trailer. The trailer does not have any limit cut scenes. The trailer is made up of the elements included in additional scenario. So there is two stuffs. There is additional scenario and limit cut. They did not put anything in the limit cut, so that thing is still a mystery to us. I don't know what it is. But basically we get all of this in additional scenario, so it's not going to be the limit cut DLC. This is in the additional scenario, so we get to play as Roxas, Aqua and Riku in this additional scenario. So that mainly says, you know, there's going to be different parts, and that's going to be what happened while Sora wasn't there. All that good stuff. Then we have Sora's Oathkeeper Keyblade has a new form and will be released a free downloadable content at the same time as a Remind add-on. So that means that this is available to all who purchased Kingdom Hearts 3. Free downloadable content won't cost you a cent unless you buy the game, which will cost you quite a lot of cents, cause it's a really good game. It's a really good game. I know a lot of people said it's not, but it's an amazing game. Free add-on, I like it, and I like free stuff. For the limit cut bosses, we aim for around the amount of Kingdom Hearts 2 final mixes. That's a lot of bosses, okay? That's a lot of bosses. Mainly because of the Cavern of Remembrance. There's a lot. There's like, I think there's 13 in the Cavern of Remembrance alone. So there's gonna be a lot of bosses, which I'm very excited for. So that's awesome. There's an additional scenario limit cut episode and bosses, and even secret episodes and bosses. So there's gonna be much more in this package, which I'm very excited to see. So yeah. And then he said, I can't say anything about the release date yet, but we want to put it out as soon as we can. We don't want it to release close to the Final Fantasy VII Remake. That is very good. They said winter. Now in South Africa, winter is in June, July. So basically now is winter. But I know they mean in America it's gonna be their winter. So that's gonna be December, January, February. So it's most likely in January. If I had to put it around that, I think that'd be a good time. Maybe even February. It'll be a perfect time. You can choose to play as Roxas and the others by progressing through the additional scenario, similar to a Riku and Aqua. So that means, of course, similar scenario to the main game. The scenario, of course, like I said, you can play as those characters. But I want to see more cutscenes like this. It'll be very interesting, and I really can't wait for it. And the final part is where they talk about the scenario, and the scenario is a standalone and can be played after clearing the main story. So this is very similar to that of Final Fantasy 15, I guess. I always compare games to Final Fantasy 15. mainly because the Final Fantasy 15 is one of those games that really made the PS4 generation for me, and it brought me a lot of help on my channel. So I really love Final Fantasy 15, and comparing this aspect to that of Final Fantasy 15, just like how after you finish the story, in the menu you get to choose like the additional scenarios and the DLC content. I think that's like the new type of way Square Enix is implementing the DLC. So through the main menu you can choose the DLC that you have purchased, and you can play that. That'll be amazing. And yeah, I can't really wait for this. But you guys, please let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think? Do you think that there's gonna be much more playable characters besides Riku, Aqua, and Ventus? Do you think we're gonna get Final Fantasy bosses like Noctis or Final Fantasy 7 remakes? Sephiroth? Let's see. We'll wait. We'll see what happens. I cannot wait for it. But without further ado, please leave a like, helps me a lot. Comment down in the comment section down below. What do you guys think? Share with friends, because sharing is caring. And most importantly, subscribe to become a fellow Lightning Bolt. Anyway guys, that is it for this video. And as always, this is the Lightning H8. Blaze out.